Hello and welcome to another edition of The People's Rose. I'm Jared.
And I'm Brooke.
And this is 2025.
We're back.
We are back.
New year, new us.
New year, new podcast. But it's the same podcast where we talk about our favorite reality TV shows. Brooke and I watch so many reality TV shows, we decided to belabor all our friends and make a podcast about it. Which is The People's Rose.
Mm-hmm.
It has been a while.
It's been a minute.
We've taken one of our patented breaks, but as you can see,
Go ahead.
Yeah, you can see part of the reason why that might be the case already. Go ahead.
We have a baby on the way.
We do have a baby on the way. In the next few months, Lord willing, we're going to grow our family, add another kid to the mix.
Mm-hmm.
We thought, hey, we're not stressed or sleepy enough. or tired enough.
Right.
So let's amp it a little bit. But no, it's such a blessing to have another kid on the way. And Brooke's already such a good mom that we just thought we'd go ahead and do it.
Yeah, it's time.
And it's such a blessing. I just recently, I was like, Brooke, let's go ahead and just have 17 kids, 3 kids, 3 kids, 17. And what's the difference?
You're not carrying them, so we'll revisit that when the
We'll
time comes.
Another thing, those of you who follow us already have probably seen the news, but this episode is coming out late Sunday evening, the 5th, or maybe you're listening to it. No, likely you're listening to it on Monday the 6th, or watching us on YouTube or TikTok or Instagram. But we also have another announcement. Hit them with
drum roll, please. We, the Johnsons, will be making our... Oh, we're not supposed to say our last name. Have we said our last name before?
Yeah, okay. You just did.
We are making our reality TV debut on Friday on HGTV's hit House Hunters.
Yes, we filmed an episode of House Hunters. Very excited about it. It's about, of course, us choosing our house, and tune in to see what house we choose. But yeah, we filmed the episode of House Hunters. We are no longer just reality TV podcasters. We are reality TV
stars.
I don't want to say stars.
Maybe we need to see the episode first before we can say.
At bare minimum, reality TV participants.
There you go.
This podcast has been elevated from a level of just bystanders commenting, just Monday morning quarterbacks. We know we got in the game.
Yep.
We are reality TV participants.
Yep.
And, if you want to get reality TV takes and entertainment recaps from someone who's more than just a guest.
Right. Yeah.
Tune in. This is what the People's Rose is for.
We got some inside experience over here now.
The back half of 2024 kind of made it easier for us to not record a podcast because a lot of our favorite shows weren't on the air.
Mm-hmm.
We have had the time.
I'm not gonna lie, we kind of fell off on Jones' season. I think that's where we stopped, because Jones' Bachelorette season, Golden
we still
Bachelor.
Haven't even seen it.
The finale. We did watch the finale.
Maybe you did. I didn't watch it.
We watched it, I thought.
No.
Well, I no hate to Joan, but I just felt like it became very it was obvious. It was obvious she was gonna pick Chalk.
Yeah.
And she started getting under my skin a little bit because she wasn't listening.
Yeah, but
she wasn't listening. It just wasn't vibing for me.
Yeah. So we trailed off on that. It was obvious. Chuck went home and then came back and didn't even make a big deal about it. It was kind of like, okay, well, he's staying.
Mm-hmm.
And she picks him. And so we just fell off. That's what it is. It is what it is. But we didn't stop watching reality TV shows. We watched House of Villains at our own pace. We have
yet to finish that too.
We watched,
but I will say, because we watched House of Villains, Jesse, Big Brother alum, I feel like that's kind of what made us want to go back and watch.
Yes.
Okay, old seasons. Yeah.
Okay, we'll talk about that. I want to recap all the other shows we watched. Watch House of Villains. We watched The Summit, which was a new show that aired live. The Summit was
good, you guys.
Yeah.
If you're looking for something now to like binge, reality show binge, you should watch The Summit. Y'all know my thing with Survivor. I don't like watching it because they're suffering and they're dirty, and it's a hard watch for me. So I was kind of like thinking The Summit was going to be similar.
Yeah.
And it wasn't as bad as that.
Yeah.
It had similar vibes though, but there's some twists.
Yeah.
There's some twists that keep you on your toes.
I really like The Summit. To me, it really reminded me of a show called The Bridge that came out on HBO Max, which I highly recommend. If you like The Summit, you'll like The Bridge. If you like The Bridge, you'll like The Summit. And if you saw the shows, people that are just trying to climb a mountain.
Yeah.
It's basically Survivor, but you're climbing a mountain. There's a little more nuance to it than that, but if that interests you at all, do that. And The Bridge is basically like Survivor, but you're building a bridge.
Yeah.
So we watched all of that. Very entertaining.
Mm-hmm.
I thought the winner, because we had 3 winners, and the winner ended up being, I forgot his name. Was it Nick?
Yeah.
We spoiled
don't
it.
Tell him.
Okay, sorry. I'll maybe throw a spoiler warning in. Probably not though. But we liked the winners.
I liked the winner. I was satisfied with the winner.
It was an interesting season. And we wish we could have talked about it, but it wasn't. I don't know if it was strong enough for us to just keep talking about it. Actually, we could have. We just things have been kind of hectic.
Yeah.
That being said, like Brooke said, we started doing rewatches of old Big Brother seasons. We've seen them before. We're just such Big Brother stans. We wanted to get back into it. What else shows have we watched so far?
Big Brother?
Yeah.
So we started with season 11.
Yep.
Which is...
Don't say the winner, just in case they want to go back and watch it.
Jeff and Jordan. If you know Jeff and Jordan, this is where they meet. This is where the lore starts. They are like my all-time favorite couple. So that season, y'all, it's like so volatile. I can't. The old Big Brother and new Big Brother are not the same.
Totally different.
They were like on that season 11.
Yeah.
I feel like there was some sort of conflict every single episode.
It's crazy because compared to season 10, 11 isn't even as live and crunk as season 10 got.
Yeah.
But we're just so used to the sterile, muted Big Brother of the modern era.
Yeah.
That going back and see what Big Brother used to look like before, and some of these are for the better, but before Me Too, honestly, I'm glad that stuff changed.
Yeah, I mean, there's things that definitely needed to change.
Before, just everything.
Even some of the things they're saying, like, I don't want to repeat them, but like, just some of the things that they're saying in the DR, they would not say now. PR, like.
No, there's a word where it's socially acceptable, but there's another word, PC. What does PC stand for?
Oh, that's what I meant. Politically correct.
Yeah. A lot has changed about what's correct to say from 2010 till now. It's been 15 years, and if you don't, think about it's like watching reality TV from 15 years ago shows you how much has changed.
Yeah.
We've talked about this because we see it with villains. They're trying to replicate that feeling, that VH1 trash reality TV feeling but you can't get it back.
No.
You can try. But, and again, I can't stress this enough. Some of this stuff did need to change.
For sure.
Because you shouldn't treat people that way.
For sure.
But just the way, the unfiltered, vulnerability, honesty, derangement, delusion
just
of
like
old
calling
school reality
people
TV.
Out for every little thing.
Yeah, you can't. It's not that. It's not the same.
Yeah.
That said, there's still, you can be nicer to people and still get some of the drama back.
For sure.
We're seeing good because we're on 12 now.
Yes. Well, yes. No, we're on 13.
That's right, because we watched 11 and
11 and then 12 because 12 is Brittany Haynes, iconic.
Beautiful.
And then Brendan and Rachel.
Yeah.
And also iconic, but in another way.
Yeah.
And then now we're on 13, which has Jeff and Jordan and Brendan and Rachel.
Right.
So it's like we kind of had to. We couldn't just stop. Like, we had to. But I will say 13 is not as exciting as 11 and 12.
Yeah, 13 reminds me of a lot of the frustrations that were beginning to build that kind of metastasize later on in the series.
Yes, because there's like the twist in 13 is they start out playing in pairs, in couples, and it just doesn't work as well that way.
Not just the forced couples of people who don't know each other, but then bringing back returnees.
Yeah.
But built-in alliances. It's just, if you know Big Brother, you know the story.
Yeah.
If you don't know Big Brother, you'll find out if you ever. We watched on Paramount Plus. Shout out Paramount Plus.
Shout out.
We actually dropped Apple TV to pick up Paramount Plus so we could do this, and it makes more sense.
Did.
We've used Paramount Plus about 1 billion times more than Apple TV.
Yes, true. But I also will note I picked up Paramount Plus because I also wanted to watch Couples Therapy, which is also really good.
This is also reality TV. That's probably more reality TV.
Yeah.
But we haven't talked about. Maybe we'll do a Couples Therapy episode with your little insight from you because of your profession. So that's to say, we've been watching Big Brother. Mm-hmm. And which is kind of what we do in the holidays. We like to rewatch old reality TV.
Because that's when we started Amazing Race, too.
Right. Which we're waiting. Amazing Race is coming back in March. We'll definitely be talking about that when it comes back. Other shows that are coming back. We are getting The Bachelor, Grant Bachelor.
Grant is coming.
He's from Houston, right?
I think so, yeah.
Right. So we've got a Houstonian Bachelor.
Oh, man. I wish we would have found out when they were filming here.
Right. I'm almost certain he's from Houston. Am I tripping?
No, I think you're right. I think that's right.
No. What's his name was from Houston? Who was the guy? Devin.
No, but I think Grant is too. Or was Grant Austin?
Well, I think he's from
I think he was Houston because I think I remember telling my friend, it's Houston. You can come live in Houston.
Yes.
Which, by the way, I have beef with the producers because y'all never even contacted my friend. And I guarantee you she was the perfect match for Grant. Okay, so when it doesn't work out, give me a call and I'll orchestrate it.
That's because they're saving her application for Bachelorette.
They should.
They didn't want her to match wrongly with Grant, and then she needs to be the Bachelorette. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm doing some live reporting to see if Grant is from Houston or not.
Oh, okay.
But it actually doesn't matter. We'll find out again. Houston, Texas. He lives in Houston, Texas. I don't know if that's where he's originally from, but it is his current town.
Okay.
So we love Houston. It's where we are. We're getting a freeze. If you hear a
whoa, that was weird.
That was crazy.
That was weird.
I don't know if the mics picked that up, but while I was simulating a wind whooshing sound right behind me, the wind whooshed or wished.
I don't know.
And then it whistled. We're getting a freeze. Pray for everyone that people stay warm.
We don't do this in Houston.
We're Houstonians. We're not prepped for this kind of cold weather, even if it lasts. Even if it only gets to like 31 for a week long, that's crazy for us.
Yeah.
So, we're praying for everyone to stay warm. Okay. Grant season's coming up. We're excited for that. Mm-hmm. Amazing Race is coming up. Mm-hmm. We're excited for that. We announced it again. If you tuned out and you're just tuning back in, our episode of House Hunters on HGTV is coming up this Friday at 9:30. Mm-hmm. We're excited for that. Again, you are going to see the host of the People's Rose on HGTV House Hunters 9:30. Friday the 10th, January.
9:30 Central.
9:30 Central, because that's what matters. Forget the East Coast. Forget Pacific and Mountain Time. Tune in on Central Time. What else do we got? Any other?
Should we do like a what do you feel like is one of the most iconic reality TV moments of 2024?
Yes, I agree. That's a great idea. I think we should do that. I just want to make sure for those of us who wanting to tune in and knowing what we're going to be covering within the month. Grant's Bachelor starts the end of this month.
Yes.
Amazing Race starts on March. What else? Is there anything else that we're coming up? Traders is coming back this spring.
Oh, Traders is coming back in the 9th.
Oh, the 9th.
On Thursday.
This Thursday.
It starts Thursday.
We after our episode airs, we're gonna do a deep dive, obviously.
Yeah.
On our reaction to the episode.
Yeah, reaction.
As much as we can give. And then next week you can expect maybe a Traders episode. Mm-hmm. We got to get back on the horse here a little bit. Mm-hmm. And then so Traders, Bachelor, Amazing Race. Brooke is always watching Housewives, so we'll have.
Oh, we have like 4 franchises airing right now.
Right, so Brooke is and while we're discussing those, we'll have plenty of time to talk about those other shows.
Yeah.
We're always watching something reality TV. We're just gonna get back to podcasting about it. Okay, let's do this.
I'm trying to think because I have one in my head, but I'm like, was that this year or not?
Yeah, let's talk about our favorite reality TV. Do we want to go famous or just iconic or infamous? Let's just name them without even labels.
Okay.
The moment that jumps out to me the most is Angela calling Matt Crazy Eyes.
Yes.
From the staircase in Big Brother 26. I believe this last season was.
Yes.
And that is just the kind of stuff we're talking about that we miss about Big Brother. It was crazy. It was a crazy moment. It made me go, okay, Angela is insane.
Yes.
But that would be par for the course in old school Big Brother.
Absolutely.
It would be like just another
episode.
And maybe not even that big of an episode.
Yeah.
Because that's all that happened.
Yeah.
So that's a moment that jumped out to me.
I also think Chelsea winning was an iconic moment.
Agreed. Chelsea
unanimously.
Yes, Chelsea played it. Chelsea played, I think, undisputably. I think it's a consensus one of the best games of Big Brother ever, male or female, and a top 5 game all time. Maybe top 5 for sure. Maybe top 4 or 3. It's up there. So yeah, that's a good call out. Chelsea winning Big Brother was a big deal.
Yeah.
Joan, I can't remember anything crazy iconic from that season.
No.
To be honest, can you name? Oh, I know what. Let's think back to Jen's Bachelorette season.
Oh gosh.
I think her little moment with Devin, where they're discussing how they broke up after the episode. They made her rewatch the proposal.
That
is a truly it's more infamous than it is famous.
Yeah, that was brutal.
That's a move. That's a reality TV moment from 2024.
He just totally lost me.
He did Houston wrong. I was rooting for him.
Same. We were all rooting for you. I don't know what. What?
Project Runway is also coming back.
Yes, with Heidi Klum, the OG.
Yes, it's only going to be a 10-episode season.
Oh, you saw? I didn't see that.
Yeah, so it's going to be shorter, which makes me think okay, can they not afford? It's such a cheap show.
The seasons are pretty short, though.
Yeah,
I mean, you're right. 10 is not that much, but.
So once that comes back as well, we've 2025. We're going to get our reality TV mojo back.
Yeah.
Okay, but back to
we have mojo. It's just when it's like a bunch at one time, then it kind of dies down.
Yes, we did a bunch. I wish they would spread out the shows.
Same.
We were covering 6 shows over the summer.
Yeah.
And once those all ended, I felt like mentally we were like, okay.
We needed a break.
Exactly. Okay.
Okay. Another iconic moment was on Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, and I looked it up because it was January 2nd, 2024, so it was very beginning of the year.
Yeah.
Is when they found out that Monica was Reality Von Teese.
Okay.
And they had this big moment at the table where they, confront her and she confesses. And then they have the iconic moment at the reunion where Heather Gay is like, receipts, timeline, proof. And that was such a thing.
Yeah.
That was such a moment.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was a big one for me.
Okay. We have to I'm looking for some inspiration. for this list because I didn't want to leave out any moments. We didn't watch Love Is Blind this season, but somehow, some way, not Love Is Blind. We didn't watch Love Island.
Oh yeah.
This season, but somehow, which made me think of a bunch of moments from Love Is Blind.
Yeah.
But somehow, for some way, we saw probably the most iconic episode of Love Island U.S. history.
It was
this past season. Oh, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say it was like a random night where we're like, "What do we watch?" Which rarely happens for us.
Yeah.
And we turned it on, and it happened to be a very explosive episode.
The episode of Love Island U.S. Like apparently this season, it was
when they came back from Casa Amor.
Right.
Which we don't even really know what that means, but we know the girls were mad.
Yeah, well, we don't really watch the show, but this was apparently the breakout season of Love Island U.S. It's normally everyone prefers UK. This was the one that the U.S. finally broke out. And this episode, everyone knows if you watch this show, it's just by chance we saw it. And we were like, this is intense. Is this what it's always like? But it's not what it's always like.
And why we didn't continue to watch it or go back and rewatch, it must have just been because we didn't have time.
Love Island, we were watching so many shows.
Yeah. And
Love Island is a show that it comes on, I think 3 nights, but it was 5 nights a week potentially, right? Yeah. And we just.
Yeah. But it's because it's the same time as Big Brother.
We're already watching Big Brother. We're already watching Live Feed. Yeah. We're already watching Claim to Fame. We're already watching.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Claim to Fame. Yeah. And
Claim to Fame. Adam winning Claim to Fame is an all-time crazy reality TV moment.
Adam needs to go on Traitors. He's a villain.
Oh gosh, that was a good season. Claim to Fame has gotten better and better every season. And that was a crazy moment. It was. That whole finale was insane.
It was.
Okay. Yes, we talked about Jen. Okay, let's talk about Love Is Blind.
Oh gosh. Did we get 2 seasons in 2024?
It feels like we did.
I think maybe we did.
I know we got
Nick and
who?
Hannah. That's just the first one I think of.
I don't even know if that's iconic or it has a moment.
I'm sorry, but the parodies of Hannah on TikTok killed me. Yeah. The way she would speak and the way she would just always be like, Nick. What do you think, Nick? Yeah. What are you bringing to the table, Nick?
Yeah, I mean, we watched it. I won't say that's going to make our hypothetical list.
I mean, I don't think there was anything that iconic either, to be completely honest.
Okay, Love Is Blind season 6 in the U.S. was in North Carolina. That came out, in early 2024. It was North Carolina with Jimmy and Chelsea.
Yeah.
Brittany and Kenneth and Amy and Johnny.
And Jessica.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm trying to remember. There's a moment from that stands out. But, okay. No, I don't know if AD getting rejected, if that's a big. I think for me, this is my personal list. I don't know if it's going to make everyone. The best part of that season was AD's parents having that conversation. Yeah. That got very vulnerable and real.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is better than anything that happened that season. The other season of Love Is Blind, season 7, that we also got in 2024, which is crazy. Netflix, what are you doing? Or what are we doing? Because we watched.
For real.
Again, I would, maybe the reunion stuff with Marissa and Ramses, but is that really iconic? I don't know. But it happened.
Yeah.
We also watched, not just that, we also watched Love Is Blind UK.
Oh, yeah.
We also watched Love Is Blind Mexico.
Yeah.
And I wanted to watch Love Is Blind Argentina, but again, I felt like we'd watched so much reality TV, which is crazy for us. But we truly watched so much.
Yeah.
But I was like, maybe I should connect with my family.
Oh my gosh.
Like, maybe I should read a book, read the Bible or something.
We didn't even talk about The Circle either.
Oh my gosh.
How many seasons of The Circle?
I think we got 2 seasons of The Circle.
I think we did too.
Yeah, The Circle came out in 2024.
Yes, because remember they did multiple seasons. They filmed so many seasons at once. So we're just getting like back-to-back seasons.
Yeah. We that's right. Yeah, I see what you're saying. We they filmed a bunch shortly after the pandemic. If I'm remembering correctly. I can't. But here's the thing. I can't remember the winners or the.
Well, remember, I will say one iconic thing from the most recent season was the twins.
Yes, I love the twins.
There were twins playing as one person, and it was a total shock when everyone found out. Because they were like killing it. Man, they were doing really good.
That might be, but I know people hate that season of the circle.
Why do they hate it?
I don't know why, because they're haters. That might be my favorite season of the circle. Okay, we've got automated lights for those who are watching on YouTube or Instagram. But that's we're working on our production values over here. Yeah. That was a season of the circle that I actually really, really enjoyed. I that goes on my iconic list just because of how iconic it was for me. What else did we watch? Who was the Bachelor? What happened? What was the Bachelor season?
Jen.
Bachelor.
Oh. What? That would have been this year too, or 2024 too?
I'm almost certain.
Oh my gosh, yeah, because it would have been January.
So who was Jen the Bachelor on?
Oh my gosh, Joey.
Joey Sasso, was that this year?
I loved Joey.
Yeah.
And Joey you said the wrong name.
Joey Sasso was on the circle.
On the circle.
He won the circle.
Yeah. Joey and
And that reminds me of another show we watched.
That girl. Oh my gosh, what's her name?
Mm-hmm. What's wrong with us?
Oh my god!
But yeah, we've watched so much.
Her dad was on the Golden Bachelor,
yes.
and they're such a cute couple.
Yeah,
I like them a lot.
They're really great. But the season, as for like iconic moments, I don't really. Oh no, it does. It has Daisy and whatever her name was. Daisy saying, "I know it's not me," and they going hand in hand in a limo together. Yeah.
That was iconic.
Yeah.
That was iconic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. We're wrapping up here, but also, I don't even remember the name. The Perfect Match. We watched a season of The Perfect Match this season. That's a Netflix reality show.
To me, is just a little bit of a throwaway show. I'm sorry to say.
Well, we watched it.
I know, but it just is not one that it's not in my top.
Okay. It's not in your top. I can't think of a moment from it that.
Yeah.
No, actually I can. When man, what's his name? Who's the guy?
And Jessica.
Yeah, and Jessica.
Harry Jowsey.
And cheated on Jessica at their version of how.
Oh my gosh, yes, and they rolled the tape.
Yes, and they rolled the tape back.
That was good.
You see what I'm saying? We've seen so much, we've forgotten moments that are legitimately iconic, I think.
I know.
Oh my goodness.
What?
We had a season of The Traitors last year.
Yeah.
Who won The Traitor?
Trishelle, right?
Trishelle and
CT?
CT.
Yeah.
Right. They got over on what's her name from Shaws of Sunset?
Yeah. Mercedes.
Who did not appreciate it.
Yeah, and at that reunion she was so salty.
Yeah.
And Phaedra was too at Dan.
Right.
Which makes me so sad because I love Phaedra and I love Dan. Yeah. But I get it.
I'm sure as much as we've named, we're probably forgetting something. We watched a lot of reality TV. Yeah, I'm sure probably forgetting some things. We watched a lot of iconic TV, a lot of moments that we'll probably remember once we stop recording. But that just goes to show just how much the People's Rose covered. We gave out a lot of roses this year. We started giving out People's Roses and the Olympics. We considered reality TV. We covered that. Alona Mayer, who was on Dancing with the Stars. Yep. Simone Biles.
And Joey won Dancing with the Stars. Not that we watched, but I saw clips on TikTok.
Right. We watch so much reality TV. And it's what we do. We're going to continue to watch reality TV. We are on reality TV. We're going to watch ourselves on reality TV. We're going to be on, if they put the episode on it, we're going to be on Hulu and stuff like that. So we will be, reality TV participants. And so that's what you can expect from the People's Rose. We really just like doing it, so we're going to continue to do it. And I think this year, maybe because so much of our life is going to be changing, maybe we'll give some updates about just what's going on with our lives. This reality of the People's Rose. You see what I mean? But nothing crazy.
No,
nothing super crazy. But it wasn't you who said people like to hear about stuff like that?
I did. That's why I'm shocked to hear you saying this right now. But
so yeah, that's what our intention is just to continue on with this. So, Brooke, before we wrap it up, you got anything else?
I don't think so.
I want to repeat. Please tune in if you are listening. Please, please, please. In fact, let me get in TikTok mode. Hold on. We're gonna cut a TikTok right here. Ready?
Okay. Yeah.
Because I don't know if we've done a promo yet.
Okay.
Ready? I'll leave this in the podcast, a little behind the scene. Ready?
Okay. Yeah, ready.
Brooke, tell the people what we're going to be on Friday the 10th at 9:30 Central.
HGTV's House Hunters.
I am so excited and so embarrassed to be on this show. But not embarrassed because it was like a super fun experience and super awesome. But just the fact that we've
put ourselves out there.
Yeah, we've commented so much on reality TV, and now we've put ourselves up to be commented on.
Yeah.
Speaking of comments, please leave nice comments.
Be nice.
I really don't know if I can handle.
Listen, I'll delete it if it's mean. If it's bad, I'll delete it.
I don't know if I can handle like, what is this guy doing? So watch the show. I'll react to it, but please watch us on House Hunters this Friday the 10th, and let's all laugh at it.
Yeah.
Let's all laugh
together.
But not like a joyous laughter, like a ha ha ha.
Yeah. Not like a losers, but like a
like
this is entertaining.
Oh wow, those guys are really good. We want to watch the episode over and over again.
Yeah.
Wow, replay it. I'm glad we recorded this. Start this one back up. Anyways, yeah, so we're happy to be on House Hunters. It was a great experience.
Yeah.
As for the People's Rose, this episode is in the books. Thanks for listening or watching or checking out our clips online. You can follow us at the People's Rose on social media. Anything else, Brooke?
No.
Okay. What would I say? Peace. Bye.
Just saying that's it. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Peace out.
Peace out. See you later.
Okay.